What up guys, your boy Jose, and this video is going to be about sickle cell anemia. Squad. Sickle cell anemia is a condition where the body is producing irregular shaped red blood cells. And when I mean irregular shaped red blood cells, it's like, it's like, instead of round, it's like, crescent. It's crescent. You know what I'm talking about? It's like the moon crescent. It's like Sensix moon shape or whatever. It hooks. It could hook into things, but I'll get into that later on. For a person to have sickle cell, basically you need two parents. Mom and dad has to be carrier of the sickle cell gene, or the trait, or the gene, or the trait. The trait. Since I'm telling you that it's coming from the mom and dad, obviously it's hereditary. It's more common with African Americans. Again, you need two parents. Mom and dad has to have it. If it's just one person, they're just carriers. But at the same time, they're not gonna have signs and symptoms and stuff like that. It's pretty like radical, bro. Like when you think about it, be like, wow. When the patient has sickle cell, they're gonna have it forever. But at the same time, there's like certain things where like, the sign and symptoms, it's like taken to the next level, where it could be like Christ mode and stuff like that. It's basically things that constricts as in like, when you're dehydrated, everything's constricted. Your lack of volume. When you're bleeding, your blood vessels like constricting. It's like a body reaction. When it comes down to drugs and alcohol, know that, there's vasoconstricting coming in. And aside from that, alcohol is actually a form of diuretic because you pee everything out. Like, you go to the bar, you drink a beer, and you pee. And basically you're losing volume. That's not good because you need to be hydrated. The reason why I'm pointing this out is sickle cell, instead of like a red blood cell where it's like, round, like a disc plate, or like a little hockey puck. Red blood cells, it's supposed to slide through each other. It's not supposed to clump up. Now, since it's a moon crust, so it's like if it hits one, it could stick. When it hits another, it could stick. Then when it hits another, it could stick. And what do you get? Obstruction. And that's basically called sickle cell crisis, where like a blood vessel, because all that red blood cell, all that sickle cell red blood cells like all piled up, and boom, it's not good. For the sign and symptoms of sickle cell anemia, main thing is pain. These patients are in pain, bro. They're in pain. Facto. Yeah, because imagine an irregular red blood cell and it's like all crescent moving around. It's painful. Since the blood cells are basically irregular, it's not carrying enough oxygen throughout the whole body. So one thing that you're going to see is fatigue and hypoxia. Those are, well, basically it's three things then. It's pain. Number one thing is pain. The second one is hypoxia, and the other one is fatigue. Basically, that's it. Because there's joint pain, of course. Why? Because it's pain. Like I'm not gonna repeat myself over and over. Pain here, pain there, pain here, pain there. Just know that pain is one big thing. Pain throughout the whole body. Pain throughout the whole body. And other than that too, just know that instead of like it being round crescent, it could pile up, and when it piles up, it's no bueno. And when it's no bueno, because there's a risk for a development for necrosis. Why there's no necrosis? Because it's being piled up, oxygen's not flowing, oxygen's not there, tissue death, necrosis, done though. That's it, it's over. So boom. A diagnostic test for sickle cell anemia is basically a sickle cell dex. It's a blood sample to just check it out and be like, boom, like, whoa, bro, the red blood cell though, bro. Red blood cell, they're not looking tough right now. They like look like I'm doing gang signs, but they're crescent and stuff. From that, expect that you're gonna have low hemoglobin, low red blood cells, low oxygen, like all that ish. Just put it all together, bro. I'm not gonna repeat it over. As for the intervention, don't be surprised that the patient is going to be on pain management. Like, again, hallmark sign for sickle cell anemia is pain. They're in incredible pain. So they're going to be on pain medication. And when I mean pain medication, we're talking about biggies, like morphine level, like it's that painful. Like another medication that's going to be prescribed to them is hydroxyurea. I don't know if I'm pronouncing them wrong. I don't think I'm pronouncing them wrong. But it's a medication that increases production production of hemoglobin because the hemoglobin is low. And like, you know, for that medication, you're going to monitor for things like kidney function, liver function, bleeding. When it comes down to drugs, just know that you're always going to monitor for kidney and liver. Like, these patients will be on antibiotic. They're going to be on IV fluid because they need to be hydrated, especially on like sickle cell crisis. They need to be hydrated. That's a NCLEX ding-a-ding, ring-a-ding. Sickle cell anemia, you emphasize on stay hydrated, bro. Stay hydrated, because when you're dehydrated, vasoconstriction, sickle cell, they start like, you know, obstructing, and no bueno. So they're going to be so tired, they're going to be like so exhausted because there's not enough oxygen flowing. So they're going to be on bed rest. And since I mentioned that they're going to be on bed rest because they're incredibly tired and stuff like that, so that they're going to be in oxygen therapy, which is common. Sickle cell, oxygen, hydration, and medication. Those are things. Sometimes too, if it's really bad, they're gonna get blood transfusion to be like, boom, this is really bad, we need to get blood transfusion because you're clotting and the issues are like not doing good. And like, also they're going to be on folic acid. As for patient teaching, you're gonna tell them stay hydrated, like facto, I'm going to say it over and over, stay hydrated because you don't want to have a crisis, prevent dehydration. But you know, boom, also know that you're also gonna tell them, be like, yo, stay away from things that trigger your sickle cell crisis. Like, stay away, like ish that triggers it, don't do it, bro. No bueno. As in, like, you know, in the cold, no bueno. Instead of the fluid that's going inside your body is basically fake liquid, as in coffee. No, I'm guilty for that. No bueno. But I don't have sickle cell anemia, so, but it's still not good. But you know what I'm talking about? It's live. And that's basically it. I know there's like videos out there where it's like they go in full details with sickle cell anemia. Nah, bro, you already know. Like, I try to keep my ish, know the key points, know what's like, you know, remember this ish, like facto, and like, no. Aside from that, thank you for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and peace.